Good morning. It's day 48. This is day one of 6 days left, actually, and 5 mornings left. So it's getting exciting, getting exciting. So got my pack all ready. For some reason, the food I bought is bulkier. I didn't buy that much more, but my backpack looks huge. But it's not that as heavy as I've had it before with a ton of food. So anyway, I'm cold, so I'm gonna put my backpack on and head back towards the Arizona Trail, and I will see you there. I'm back on trail. There's someone walking, but this is it. Back in the Arizona Trail. We're gonna hit the rim soon, and down, down, down. The excitement of this leg is just like building right now. See you at the rim. Here are my first views of the Grand Canyon. Of course, today it's really hazy for some reason, but look at all those like towers and just sheer walls here and there, just all random. It's crazy. We're almost at the trailhead. It's like we're almost at the wall already right here. It's so wild that people found trails to walk down into there and then walk back up. Must have been a lot of exploring to look around and find places where you could do that. Wow. There's their cars parked right on the ledge over there. I wonder if you can see it. Wow. 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 Wow, you can even see the Colorado River way down there. That's pretty far down. Oh man, it's just insanity. Just like canyons everywhere. What a maze. I think I'm gonna use up a lot of battery today. It's gonna be like a 15-minute video. Kaibab Trailhead. Employees only. No people allowed. No wonder why people are parked in the street back there, because no people allowed. Let's figure out which trail goes down and try not to get hit by a bus. Shuttle buses. Busy park. Look, I guess those are the mules that go down to Phantom Ranch. And panning around, this is the Arizona Trail portion. Head straight towards that, and I think we start going down. It's 5,000 feet with a lot of little up and down, so it's probably gonna be like 6,000 till our next water source, which will be at Bright Angel Campground. There's a creek there, so it's 7 miles away. I got 2 liters, plenty of water to get to the creek. Switchbacks go down pretty quickly.
Let's
Look at that viewpoint over there. Boy.
Walk with me. There's something else we need to find. Say you'll go, don't make me wait. There's no need to hesitate. Let's make footprints in sand. Let's make miracles. Come hold my hand. Let's find something new. Me and you.
This sign is hilarious. This is probably one of the funniest warning signs I've ever seen. If you think you have the fitness and expertise to attempt this extremely strenuous hike, please seek advice from a park ranger. I'm not doing it, but I'm just amazed already. I only just started this hike, but it's just beautiful. And like part of the amazement is that you could just come here and just park, take the bus in, and just hike. No permits, nothing, you just hike and you get to experience this beauty. All you need is time. Time is the biggest thing. So beautiful. Kind of hazy, but it's, I mean, look at these red rocks. They're so red. I'm gonna have to play with the image to get the red the way it really is in real life. It's just beautiful. I think these 17 miles are gonna take me all day. Good thing I started early. A lot of day hikers here. I'm curious at what point they turn around. Probably when the trail gets less nice, I guess. Right now it's still very nice. Super day hikey. Steep though. It is steep coming up.
Let's find something new. Let's make footprints in the sand. Let's make miracles. Come hold my hand. Let's find something new. Me and you.
I'm at a spot called Cedar Ridge, and there's a pit toilet here, and it's like a big flat area. I think a lot of day hikers probably target coming here because it's quite a bit down already, and then just head up from here. There's some that are going down right now, you see right there, and that'll be the way I'm going, but thought I'd just show you what's out here. Still a little hazy, but beautiful. Yeah, I'm gonna make you look at my face with the funny hood on as I show you the background. All right, here it is without my face. Beautiful rocks. There's a group of maybe 4 and then 2 other women that went down. I'm gonna go catch up with them. I wonder how far they're gonna go. Wow, the trail just goes around this rock sort of. I see people right down there, and I see a trail like down there, and it goes around like down there, and who knows where it goes from there. I'll find out. The land down lower is so green, like you can't see the rock as well. It's so wild, just like within a few miles of different terrain that there is here. Check out this ridge we're on. This lone tree, I guess if it's a bristlecone it could be alive, but maybe it's dead. It's insane. But we're heading towards this rock, and we're gonna go around the right side of it. I see people going. You see people? They're far away. We're coming up on Skeleton Point, another point. I guess it's nice, there's little spots people could take breaks and kind of have targets instead of just like a vague mileage or something, but Let's go look at the views. I guess the trail goes down that way.
Well, we don't have to camp right here.
Look at that.
It makes it get wet.
Look at these trails. Switchback City. Pretty nice though. And the trail goes over and somehow goes zigzag, zigzag. It's so funny when you can see so many switchback points. Lots of steps though coming up. Ooh, that's tough. I'm at the tip off. There's rain catchmen here, but they're empty. I saw people checking them earlier. These things here to help slow down the wind. I took a break in here earlier. I'm coming back in to look at the sign because I'm curious what it says. It's fascinating how from the southern rim it switchbacks and it's like a short distance as the crow flies to there. We're actually from there to there, and then it's a huge long distance to the north rim. The funny thing is Cottonwood, there's the river, Cottonwood is way up here. So it looks like it's a lot closer to the north rim, but it's a gradual grade and then it's steep going up. Tomorrow morning's not gonna be fun. Trail continues there, but then it turns into that red rock and there's a group of mule over there. And then it just walks along the ridge and goes on that red rock until there. Oh wow, we can see the river from here. Really good views of the river from here. It's crazy. Look at the rapids here and there. It would be fun to raft down this thing. Hello there. Hi. 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 Hello. Big guys. It's nice and cool here. Kind of looks like that thing's split and the left half is gonna fall off soon. And what's on the left side? The trail. There are just trails all over. Look down below. And even way down below. Look what's right next to them. It's the Kai Bob Suspension Bridge. That's where we're going. When we zoom out further, we can see the network of switchbacks that we're taking to get there. It's pretty much just switch straight down and switchbacks. Awesome. Awesome. And I hear the bridge like goes into a cave. It does look like it's weird, but then it comes down. Huh. Can't wait to cross. There's the bridge. Okay, how do you get on? Oh, there's a cave. It's actually coming up really soon. I don't know how many switchbacks. It's probably really far away, but we're almost there. And then we're gonna cross. Check this out. There's a bridge. There are all the rafters there, and it's like a sandy area. But check out. Right after that, they get to go through all these. All those up there, just all white. And that's Bright Angel Bridge over there. And that's Bright Angel Camp. That's crazy how many buildings there are there. I knew it was big, but I didn't realize there were so many buildings. I'm guessing there's pit toilets everywhere, so people don't pee and poop everywhere. And I think there's more up the trail. I finally got to see prickly pear flowers. Finally, I had to come all the way down here. And right past it are Pueblo ruins. Interesting, huh? But yeah, look at those flowers. Beautiful, aren't they? Finally got to see them. I thought I wouldn't see them at all this whole trip. Maybe I'll see a rattlesnake tonight. Here I am at the Colorado River. Several years ago we saw it from high up. But finally, I'm gonna touch it. There's a bunch of people on the bridge. But yeah, finally gonna get into the Colorado River. Right by the river, there's actually drinking water and 2 taps. So I actually got a 1.5 liters, and I chugged a whole liter, and I have about 7 more miles to get to Cottonwood. So it's gonna be quite a bit of work. It's a lot of up, but it's actually a whole bunch of up and downs. Elevation there isn't super high compared to here, but it's gonna be like 4,300 feet just because up and downs. Let me check numbers again. Yeah, it's only like 1,600 feet higher, but we're doing 3,500 feet of elevation change. A lot of up and downs coming up, so I think it's gonna be a bit of work. And I'm gonna take the bypass of Ribbon Falls because it's still quite early. So 1.7 miles to go with 3,500 feet of elevation ascent of climb total, and about 1,600 feet of elevation gain is the only gain we get. So off we go. The sun is definitely way hotter here. That water was nice and cold, but time to get up to camp and settle in for the night before the torture day tomorrow. My original plan was to actually get water at Bright Angel here so I could sit down and eat lunch as well, but I got water back there. So I think right here there's a sign, but there's a seat and there's shade. So I'm just gonna sit here and get water, eat lunch, and then take off after lunch. Because 7.7, if I take off now, it'll be hard to justify stopping after with 5 miles to go. So I'll just eat lunch here and then that'll fuel me up for the climb. Ribbon Falls Bridge is closed. It's accessible by crossing the creek. I don't want to get my feet wet, and we'll see how deep the water is, but I have a feeling it's not going to be a rock hop. Bunch of people on mules going by. Oh, I'm going to sit down and watch them. Hi. Hi there. Hi. 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 Hi, you too. I'm just sitting here eating my delicious Fritos, and a squirrel kept coming, trying to bother me. I looked over because he was behind me, and I saw this, and I thought it was a squirrel, and I was like, what? How'd you get here? Look at that black squirrel on top of my camera. But that's not a squirrel. Here are the Bright Angel campgrounds from the lower end, I guess. Each section is just walled off by the rocks. You see it? And they have a picnic table and a food chest, I guess. No fires allowed here or Cottonwood, but it's pretty interesting to have those rocks set up. So so people know where to set up their tents. And a couple of bridges, and Bright Angel Creek is right here. It's flowing so well. It's amazing, all that water. So much better than road water. Oh yeah, and look at the views they get. They're surrounded by this huge rock wall and all these trees. It's pretty nice. Pretty nice. And then we're still heading up towards Phantom Ranch. And then there's supposed to be like drinks served there and stuff. All crazy fancy. I think these are the Phantom Ranch ranches. There's a bunch of them here and there randomly. It's pretty nice. They got a good bit of distance between them. They're not super big. I mean, I like small things like that. These are a little closer together. But yeah, I like the size, not too big. Yeah, as I was saying, I'm living out of my car. It's not very big. So these are luxurious compared to that. There's a bunch of them here. Whole bunch of them. Wowzers. I'll have to check online just to see what the wait list is for these and the times and how much they cost. I bet they are expensive. But we are just heading up this canyon, basically following this creek pretty much the whole time. Just follow this creek. See that white pipe? I've been seeing it here and there. I've actually even seen chains up to the wall here. I'm standing holding it. But check it out, there's a pile of rocks. And you may have to look carefully, but there's a clear pipe. Right about there. Do you see it in the water? And there's like a cap. I guess that's collecting water right there. And then piping it down somehow. They pile the rocks up so it pool up here, so it go down. I wonder why they're doing that instead of just collecting water somewhere down below. I guess it's clear here. It's way higher than all the privies and stuff down lower, so it's cleaner, I think, because there's so many lodges and campers down there. Maybe the water is not as clean there or something. I don't know. Interesting, huh? I've never seen the inlet of a pipe like that before. Pretty cool. These natural park trails are in such good condition. I mean, look at this wall. It's got concrete in there. It's just beautiful. Well graded. Only a couple of day hikers I've seen, I guess, from the ranch. Very few people though. Just look how nice this wall is. I mean, that's a lot of rocks they have to stack up. My gosh. They probably have to blow out this wall some. That's amazing. A couple more hikers. That's 4 I've seen since the ranch. More than I thought I would see. One of several footbridges we have to cross. Look at that water. It's just so cool here. We're walking underneath basically like an overhang of rocks that they blew out for this trail. It's just for this trail. And we've been walking next to this creek for a long time, and it's really flowing hard. Every once in a while we cross the footbridge, but then we just go back to the other side. It's just back and forth, but it's pretty beautiful. We should be on the right side of the creek. That's where the campground is going to be. And wow, and we're just going up and up this canyon. It's so funny when you go down canyons, you don't know what's around you. That's all you can see. That's your world. Look at this giant boulder that fell right next to the creek and on the creek. Doesn't it look like it's been painted? Like ancient Roman painting that's been peeling off. But that yellow paint is so even. It's like a fresco or something, you know? So odd. Oh, on the creek. Here's the rest of the wall where that boulder came from. There's a bunch of others there. Crazy. Look at this yucca, but look at its stalk. This is amazing. It's thick, and then like the flower parts start up. It just goes up, and look how many there are. Right now there are no flowers, but probably in a week or two they'll flower and it'll just be the most magnificent yucca. There's probably gonna be pictures of this, can be on Instagram all over, just because I bet it's gonna be amazing. Look at that thing. And imagine all those turning into big, beautiful flowers. Wow. Amazing. People behind me, they got it good. Now that I look at it closer, is it an agave? The leaves are much broader than a yucca. And the stalk I thought was way too thick. I think it's an agave. This guy ran in front of me. Then he ran down the trail. He's a big guy. You can see his feet. Got a big head. Look how long his tail is. He's a big guy. Let's see how close I can get the camera. He's a big guy. I think I'll walk forward a little. Oh, there he goes. Look at him run. Run, buddy, run. He's got like a black ring around his neck. He is a cool looking lizard, isn't he? He really likes getting his video recorded, I guess. He's not budging. He's so cool. Hey, buddy. You look cool. I'm gonna back off. You could even see his nails. So cool. This is the bridge to Ribbon Falls. They called it structurally unstable, but I'd say it's a little more than that. This must be Walnut Creek. I knew we were going to cross it. It's bigger than I thought it was going to be, actually. I thought it was just going to be a little trickle thing. Pretty nice. You see the outhouse? I'm 0.3 miles away, and it's 3:30. Can you see it now? It's barely a speck. Pretty close. Should be there soon. Pretty thirsty. I look forward to filtering some water and drinking a lot of cold water. That water is cold. I'm in the shade right now, but there is a hiker in front of me. I don't know why. He doesn't have a permit, but he's down here and he's going to try to stay at Cottonwood Pass, or Cottonwood Campground. He doesn't have a permit. Why did he come down here? I know it's a short day. It's only like 3:45, but I'm glad to see that sign. Cottonwood. Funny, I just saw the sign and there it is right here. Like 10 feet away. It's like, what the? And I'm here going, where's this campground? But now I gotta find a stock area. We belong in the stock area. There's a ranger station. These are picnic tables. I don't see. Let's look for signs. There's hitching posts over there for horses. Let's look for signs. Toilet. I'm glad to have this map here. But we are at the group campsite and stock campsites over there. So we got a little bit here, a little bit more to go. These things about rattlesnakes, the Grand Canyon rattlesnake is pink. I want to see a pink rattlesnake. Oh man, haven't seen one yet. Come on. It's funny how it says stock use only. But that's what we are. Animals. Let's see what we got here. Back there was tiny, so I went a little further and found this. This is the stock coral, but I don't know if we're supposed to stay in there. I mean, there's a level spot right in front of the fence there. There's more hitching posts. There's a building there, but there's no sign, so I don't think it's I think it's just a work shed. Over there, there's actually a tent for a trail crew. And right next to it, there's a few spots, but I'm not sure where we're supposed to be staying. I think people camp here. It's pretty cleared. There's no rocks, a lot of footprints. If any horses show up, I guess let them in. There's no water here at all, so I guess that's why no horses come here. I don't know what's going on, but I think this is a good spot. There's some horse poop to the side, but it's big enough and level for me, so I don't know where everyone else would go. I came back down to the day use area because I tried to get water from the stock area and it was just too rough and I still had a long way to go. And I didn't want to leave my stuff up there with squirrels running around. So the day area, there's right by the ranger station. Creek is actually right by the picnic table, so super easy access. Up there, super difficult. So definitely go to the day use area to get water. There are a lot of bugs here. So the stock site, I believe, was up there where that big tent is for the trail crew, and besides that there's really no other flat areas up there except for those like hitching post spots. So I hope it's okay to be here. I got my tent laid out, but I haven't set it up yet because I'm hoping a ranger walks by and I can ask him if it's okay, because I don't have to move it. I don't have to move it over there, and particularly also I don't want to go there because if the trail crew shows up, there's gonna be a bunch of people and it's gonna be noisy. And I'd rather be over here, and I don't know. Yeah, tomorrow will be a tough one though. It's 7 miles straight up. It's almost 6,000 feet, which is a lot. It's steep, and then it's actually, we have to go at least 12 miles to get out of the park so I can camp. I have to go to the backcountry office to get water and then book. I might just road walk it just to get some good speed in so I can get out of the park. Otherwise, you're not supposed to camp in the park. So 12 miles. It's too soon to camp at the North Rim, because at the campground there, because that's only like 7 miles, 7.5 miles. I don't want to do that. That's giving up way too many for one day, way too many miles. So I have to race off and leave the park before I find camping. So I think I'm leaning towards taking the road just because it'll be a lot faster and I can get out of the park. The big catch is, I don't know what it's like. I don't know how much water there is. People say someone was coming south and he said there's still a lot of snow up there, but I don't know. It's all a relative thing. So yeah, I'll take the road. Well, I'll decide tomorrow when we get to the backcountry office just to get water. Maybe I'll see someone else up there and they'll say it's okay, but it's all relative. That's the problem. Somebody will say it was okay, but somebody will say it was a nightmare. Oh, these bugs are a nightmare. I hid up inside the tent here because there's just so many bugs. My pack and everything is still outside. I'm just sitting here. A guy that works for the Forest Service who's staying at Phantom Ranch, he said that likely I won't see a ranger come by. I'm hoping it's okay to stay here. I think I'm just gonna just unpack. I mean, I really gotta start eating. It's already kind of 5:30ish now. I don't know. I think I will. I really want to get to sleep by 7:30 so I can wake up at 5:30, 5 o'clock even. And I definitely want to leave no later than 6:30 here. That's a big thing. I'm on a nice early start because we have to climb. And that's going to take me 5 hours, I think, alone. And then I gotta book to get out of the park and find a campsite. And it's always the worry, like, are you going to find a campsite with all that snow out there? I don't know. I have no idea. Is it as bad as people say? I don't know. We'll find out tomorrow. Well, hello again. I'm inside my tent. I ate and everything. Nobody's come by yet, so I just went ahead and ate, and then I set up the bed because I want to be asleep by 7:30, and it's just before 7:30. So maybe somebody will come by later and wake me up, but I'd rather be woken up than stay up or just sit here in an empty tent, really. So everything's set up. I'm just gonna go to sleep now. I set an alarm for 5:30. I'm gonna wake up at 5:30 every day from now on, which is the next 4 mornings. 4 mornings. Can you believe that? Actually, no, wait, it's 5 mornings. Yeah, it's 5 mornings, but it's four after tonight. It's 4 more nights in the tent. So I have to set up my tent 4 more nights, which is good because actually one side, both zippers don't work anymore. So I cannot go in through that way at all anymore. I have the other side. One zipper doesn't work that well, and one zipper does work. So I gotta really fix up this tent. I think it's time to retire this tent, especially if it's gonna rain. Cannot use it. But if I can fix the other zippers, maybe I can keep using it for a little while longer. But anyway, tomorrow it's gonna be a big one. It's 7 miles up, and I think like 6,000 something, almost 7,000 feet up of climb, because there's gonna be a little up and downs in the beginning as well. But after that, though, I gotta get out of the park and try to find a campsite in a dry area. I don't know what to expect, so it's gonna be a tough day. It's gonna be a long, tough day. So I will talk to you later. I'm gonna go to sleep now. I'm already super tired. My eyes are just, and I slept almost 10 hours yesterday. I remember going to sleep at 7:30. I woke up every now and then just to adjust for the cold because it gets colder throughout the night. But then I woke up when the alarms went off. So I don't know why. I'm super tired right now. If I go to sleep at 7:30, that's 10 hours. And I'll wake up a few times too, because it'll get colder throughout the night, and then I have to adjust my quilt to like however much covers me. Because I'm going to sleep with just a corner just covering my body. My legs are sticking out and everything because it's not too cold right now. Alright, you all have a good night, and thanks for watching this video. Please like and subscribe and all that stuff. I never said that on this whole thru hike, did I? Alright, you all take care. Good night. Bye.